Hey, how's it going? It's me, Hayden, filming another video for Phoenix Music. In today's video, I thought we would have a go at making some tech house from scratch. Yeah, I've got a empty project file here, so let's see what we can come up with. If you find anything in today's video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a like down below, and feel free to leave a comment suggesting a tutorial or something you want me to make. Yeah, let's begin. Let's start by setting our BPM to 126. We'll start by getting a kick drum, I would say. Trying to find something very 909 sounding. This one here is pretty good. Yeah, let's just go for this one. We can always change it later, I guess. We're gonna want to shorten it to about here. I usually like doing that with my kick drums. We make a bit of space for some bass rhythm stuff here. And then we're just gonna fade it out like that. Gonna bring that back a little bit more. And we'll name this kick one. Now we'll put a bit of EQ on it. So with EQing tech house kick drums, I usually like to find the frequency that hits the hardest and remove it because it can make the kick drum sound messy. So let's try and find that. And there it is, that one right there. So we'll turn that down. And then we will remove a little bit of the highs. Not too much. About there should be good. Just to remove that tiny little clicking bit at the top so it doesn't interfere with any top kicks that we add. Yeah, that should be okay. So now we have this. Um, we shall add some compression, glue compression. That down to that. And try a different preset. Up a bit here. So basically what this compressor is doing is the threshold is the one that's basically compressing it, and the makeup is just to bring the kind of volume back up a little bit because the compression can kind of make it go a bit quiet. So what I want to do with my compression is have it so it's hitting roughly around the number 5. So now it's hitting at almost a 10, so we want to turn that. Let's see what it sounds like without. With, yeah, it just makes that top frequency hit a little bit more if you can hear. Yeah, so we'll keep that like that. We'll put this in a group for when we add more drums. Drums. So add a few of these in. Now let's find a clap. Let's try this one, but we'll remove some of the reverb from the end of it because we don't need all that. That actually sounds pretty good. What we'll do though is we'll turn down the volumes because we've already started peaking the master channel. With drums, I usually like my kick drum to hit around the -6. About there should be good. Now we'll do the clap. Clap hitting about there should be good. Now we'll put some EQ on it. don't have to really do anything too complex with the EQ on the clef. I usually just do this and boost a little bit of the highs, call it a day. So we'll quickly drag this into the group channel, and yeah. Now to get a hat, I already know the hat I'm going to use. This one, because it's my favourite hat sample that I've got. It just always works, like regardless the track, it just always works. So we'll put some EQ on it. So we'll just remove some of the lows. There probably isn't much lows, but just to be safe, boost a bit of the highs here. And we'll remove a nasty pitchy frequency that sometimes is in hats. Right there, we'll remove that one. So then your EQ should look something like this. And we'll turn this down a bit. About there should be fine. Now, what should we do next? Some bass or some percussion? Maybe let's do the bass next. Then we can kind of come up with the rhythm that we're going to use, and then it'll be easier to add the percussion. So we'll go to Tech House, I guess. We'll go. What basses do we have here? We want something subby that also sounds a little bit like a bass guitar. Maybe we say this. This one should be good. So we'll add a bit of sidechain. We'll shape it to be about there, I guess, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, about there should be good. Remove this little bit here just so you don't get that pop-in sound that sidechain sometimes causes. Now we shall add some EQ, I guess. What we'll do is we'll put this one on, we'll move a little bit of the lows up to about 36 hertz, because that'll just remove all the nasty rumbly frequencies that you don't really need, that are just going to make your track sound a bit rumbly. So yeah, I usually like to remove those down there, and then we'll just remove some of the highs because it's a sub bass, so we don't really need a lot of those. You might want to use headphones to listen to this part because it's going to be a lot of subby frequencies, so you might not be able to hear it otherwise. We'll boost some mids. That'll just make it translate to sound systems better. Now we just have to come up with a bassline, I guess. What I'll do is I'll put this pitch thingy on it and turn it down 2 semitones. So now we can play in the key of A minor, which is the easiest key to play in, but we're actually going to be in G minor, which is a good key for tech house. How about something like this, then maybe go to here, to here, to here. Maybe go to here. Maybe make some of these notes a bit longer. That'll do for now, we can always change it later. Let's add a top kick. So what I do for my top kicks, I like to find a acoustic sounding kick, something like this one. Then we'll add that in. Then we'll remove the lows so it doesn't fight our actual kick. Then we'll remove a tiny little bit of the highs. About there should be good. And we're also going to find a very pitchy frequency and we'll remove that as well. I'll quickly solo this so we can hear it. Let's go for that one. So now we have this. Now we'll just turn it down in volume, duplicate it across a few times, and we'll put it in the drums. Turn it down a bit more. We only want to hear that tiny little clicky part at the top really. About there should be good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some OTT on the group channel, turn it down a bit, and then we'll just compress the overall drums a little bit. And that should be good. So now we have what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find some kind of laser sound. Let's go for this one. I'll just quickly record that in. Just like that. Put that onto the grid. And now we'll freeze this. And it's still not quite on. Just remove that. And we'll do this. And then we'll consolidate this. Now we have a little laser shot thing. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do a very classic tech house sound. You might be able to guess what I'm about to do. So we're going to put the laser sound in the simpler, aka a sampler, just more simple. Now we're going to extend this out like this. We're going to put one big note. Now we can start doing some automations. We're going to loop it. So now we have a bit of a loop going. We're going to turn snap off. That way it won't try and fix it to the grid and we can literally do whatever we want with it. And we're going to kind of, what I'm aiming to do is kind of have it go like this. That's the kind of effect that I'm going to do. So we're going to do that. Going to turn it down like this. Cut a tiny little bit off the end just so you don't get that last click. And there we go. That sounds pretty cool. So now we have maybe I can fix the timing of it a bit. Maybe go a bit faster here. And a bit slower here. I think I've almost got it. What I'll do is I'll freeze this and I'll just kind of fix it the old-fashioned way by just going in like this and just doing that. Or maybe have it go to this one. Go to there maybe, but then have these last ones do this. There we go. Now we've got it. Put some reverb on it. That way it won't sound so dry. A little bit too much. Put some EQ on it, remove some of the low ends so it doesn't try and fight the kick drum because that laser sound is pretty punchy. Turn it down, shove it in with the drums, and now we have now we need some percussion. We'll steal one of the snares from this loop and we'll put that so it goes kind of, how about here? No, let's play it here. Pan that a little bit. About there should be good. Shove it in with the drums. Now we need some more percussion. We could probably steal some of the hits from this one. Maybe this one. Let's try it. So what about if we put this one here? Nope, that didn't work. What if we put it right here? That should be okay, I guess, unless we try one of the other hits. What about this one? That one looks a bit better. Yeah, I like that one. So let's use that one. Now we need more percussion because tech house is pretty much like loads of percussion and some sub and maybe a little vocal or laser or something. Let's try this one. Let's try a different one. Could work, but we just don't want these bits here because they're going to fight our clap. So we'll just remove those like that. And let's see how well this one works. Our rhythms are fighting each other. What happens if we remove the percussion we previously added? Yeah, that works. So we'll just do that then. And now we'll maybe add some limiting to the master channel. Let's try a vocal.
Make it drop now.
This is just a random vocal I recorded on the voice recorder on my phone. Not very high quality, but it could work in context of the track, I guess, so let's try it.
Make it drop now. Make it drop now.
Interesting. Let's try it.
Make it drop now.
Maybe we don't need two of them. Maybe this will work. I know what we could use. We need some tech house snares. Let's try this one. Cut it to about there. There we go. We'll also do some pan automation on this just so it doesn't fight anything. And also to make it sound good. Let's pan it from the left to the right. There we go. Now let's listen. And yeah, now we've got a bit of a tech house groove going. I'll probably end the video here, but let me know down in the comments if you want me to add more to this little loop that we've got going. Maybe add a build up, an intro, things like that. Could potentially turn into a full track, I guess. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a like down below, and feel free to leave a comment suggesting a tutorial you want me to make or something. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.